Hey guys, I've been using PewDiePie Odysseus AI for 1 week now. In this video, I will show you how to use all features inside Odysseus AI workspace, which free model will work best for you based on your hardware, how to use all features of Odysseus, and at the end, I will give you my honest feedback about should you use Odysseus or not. If you need an installation guide for Windows or MacBook, you can check out my previous videos. Let's begin. First of all, what is Odysseus AI? It is an AI workspace which works locally and privately on your local PC. You can also make it into a server where you can run all models and access it from other devices. It can load open source AI models or connect to your paid Claude or ChatGPT APIs as well. It is completely free and open source. Now let's begin our walkthrough. Now let's open Odysseus. I can open it using the .bat file I created. I will simply double click on the file. I've shown this in my tutorial video as well. As you can see, with a few clicks, my Odysseus server is running. I can open Odysseus using this method, or I can simply paste these lines one by one in my terminal to open Odysseus. Now once it has started, let's go to the browser and open Odysseus by going to the local host. Now before we actually show you all the features inside Odysseus, we have to choose which model to download. To check which model to download, first of all, we need to find out what your hardware specs are. We can go to the Cookbook option from the column. It gives you the most accurate models based on your hardware. If you see above, we can see the detected hardware settings as well. This is my laptop and this is the total VRAM I have. You can think of VRAM this way. If you have 4 GB of VRAM, if you have 4 GB of VRAM based on your GPU size, it means that models under 4 GB size can work best on your hardware. Here it is showing me some models, that is Qwen 2.5 3 billion parameters, which is about 3.1 GB in size. So it is less than my VRAM. That's why it can work perfectly on my hardware. Now to download any model, we simply have to open the terminal. For some reason, downloading through Cookbook is not working right now because Odysseus is in its first version. Now to download a model, click on the model name that shows up in your list. Simply copy the name after the slash, hit Ctrl C. Now open the terminal. In here type Ollama full Ctrl V. Now it will start downloading the model. Now it was giving me an error because it is case sensitive. So whichever model you copy, make sure it is all in small case, like this. For example, in the Qwen model, if Q was capital, it will not download it. Once the model has been downloaded, it will show up in the settings. You can go to the settings, click on Ollama here, and all of the models you have downloaded will show up here. Now once you know how to check your VRAM and install the models using Ollama, I want to tell you honestly that the Odysseus AI workspace heavily depends on the type of model you choose. So I have created an Excel sheet which will give you an overview of which models work best for Odysseus AI workspace. Here it is. So the best overall model for Odysseus is Qwen 2.5 32 billion parameters. It is about 24 GB in size. So the VRAM needed is 24 GB. And as I've told before, 24 GB in GPU is needed. PewDiePie also uses a fine-tuned version of Qwen 32 billion parameters. And now if you have a really good hardware, you can use the Llama 3.1 70 billion parameters model. It is completely free, but it is about 40 plus GB in VRAM size. You can also use a V2 DeepSeek local version, which needs a VRAM of 40 GB, but it is completely free. Now, if you look below, you can see that for these models, you do not need VRAM because they are supported on cloud, but they are paid, and the price of each model is written at the side as well. These are still cheaper than if you get the monthly subscription of Cloud or ChatGPT. For example, if you look at DeepSeek V4 Flash, it is about $0.0003 per response. It is 95% cheaper than GPT-4o and it works really well with Odysseus and it can use all of the commands PewDiePie has shown in his video as well. So if you do not have the hardware, I recommend you go for these models if you want to use them in Odysseus AI workspace. Now once you have understood this, let's go back to Odysseus and test the basic features which can run on my hardware. So I have downloaded three models, Qwen 2.5 7 billion, 2.514 billion, and 54 mini. Now these can perform basic tasks. I can use them to chat with a document, I can use them to make a quiz, to play a fantasy game, or I can use them to summarize text for me, but they will not work best in the agent mode because they do not have the intelligence capability to work in agent mode, in which you have to do web search, access the terminal, access the files on your PC, and integrate with the tools Odysseus has. Unselect the search option and the shell command option from here. Let's chat with it. Now in the simple chat, if you select the arrow and click on the prompt, you can give your AI model a system instruction from here. For example, you're a precise, efficient AI assistant. Follow these rules for every response. You can set the temperature from here to creative or very facts based. I will keep it balanced. And if you click on start prompt, it will follow your instructions whenever it generates a response. Let's go back to the arrow, click on prompt and go to persona. You can create different personas from here. When you create any persona, it will be saved here. You will have some presets as well. Let's choose Odysseus. Here it is. Choose start persona. Let's start a new chat. Now here it is. Our model is acting as Odysseus as we have entered in the persona. You can choose the models from here, choose any personas, attach files or documents from here, and ask the AI to extract information for you. If you select the web search tool and the command shell tool, when you use the web search tool, whenever you search something, you will see these searches. Here you can see. Now it is a tool given by Odysseus AI. It can be fed into the model and the model will generate response according to it. But your model needs to be smart or intelligent to search the web and give you a good responses. Right now the model I have does not give me the best response. And similarly, you can use the shell access tool. So if you're coding and you need to install any package, your model will auto install any packages from the terminal, or it can be used to fetch a file or anything from your PC. Similarly, like the web search tool, it can only be used with a higher intelligence model. Let's test the email tool. Open the email tool. To enable the email tool, go to settings. In here, go to integrations and click on add integration. Select the type and choose email. In the provider, choose Gmail. When you click on generate app password, sign into your Gmail account, enter your password here. In here, let's create a name, Odysseus, and click on create. Now you will get a password for your app. Simply copy the password, go back to Odysseus, and paste the password in the password tab. In here, write your username. Let's go below, copy the email and paste it here as well in the email tab. Now scroll below, let's hit on test. It says the test has been successful. If you see the green test button, it means that the creation has been successful. Click on create. As you can see, our email has been added. Now let's check the email feature. Close this, go to the email tab. Now it has successfully loaded our emails into the Odysseus AI. If we want to reply to any email, we can simply open the email, click on AI reply, click on fast, and it will choose a model to draft a reply for you. Here it is. You can send the email from here or simply close it. Now this tool is working fine. Next is the brand feature. If you go to the brand feature, in here all of your memories will be saved. The brand will feed your chats to the model so it improves constantly. You can also add your own memories from here. For example, to add a skill, we can simply say, let's say writer, add skill. Now if you go to the skills tab, click on the three dots, we can click on publish. Now as we're using any model, the skill essay writer will trigger once we tell it to write the essay. Next is the calendar tool. If you open the calendar, then simply add any reminders here. Here you have the deep research tool. When you use the deep research tool, all of your model will be forced to use the web search. For example, I will give it a command, trace Odysseus 10 years journey. You can select the model for your deep search. I will use 5.4 and click on start. If you want to see your deep research in the process when you're working on another task, you can simply drag it to the right side and it will show up here. Now in the gallery tab, you can add any photos or albums and use a vision model to extract information from the image. Now you can use this model if you want to read your images as well inside the chat. So if you will give it a screenshot or any other image, it can extract the information from it and give you a response. But it will not be able to generate images or videos. Odysseus does not have that capability yet. You can use this model Quen 2.5-VL 7 billion parameters. Next we have the library tab. In here you can add any documents. Whatever documents you will paste in your chat, will also be saved here. You can also open your searches here. Whatever deep searches you have done, it will show up here, and all of your chat history will be saved here as well. If you go below, we can see the notes tool, but it is not working right now. Maybe they will fix it in the future. If you see below the notes, we can see the tasks option. Now, once again, it is a very cool feature added into Odysseus, but you do need a very intelligent model to be able to use it. Here we can see some basic stuff. Here we can see some basic tasks it can use. For example, it can classify events in our calendar. It can use email AI auto reply. Some of these tasks are already active. We can also set the email AI auto reply tool, and it will reply to all emails automatically from here. Now, if you go to the add button, we can create any task. For example, if you choose a prompt on schedule, we can create a task in the future as well. For example, we can name it send a email. Now, if we choose the type, we can go to action. In action, we can see all of these available options. I will simply choose draft email replies. I can schedule this, and if you click on create, a task will be created. And finally, we have the theme option where you can select different themes for Odysseus AI. I like the Claude theme. Now, if you go to settings, let's go through the settings. First of all, we have the add model settings. We are using Ollama. Here you can see in the local option, you can see the Ollama is running. But if we purchase an API, like I have shown you in the Excel, for example, if we purchase a DeepSeek V4 Flash API, we have to enter the API link here and API key here and simply click on add. And the model which you purchase will be added in your Odysseus AI workspace. It is very easy. Now, if you go to AI defaults, we can disable some features. For example, we do not have a vision model yet, so we can disable it from here. You can change the default chat model from here as well. Now, if you go to search, you can choose the web search option. For example, the web search tool you saw in the chat uses one of these providers. Now, make sure to test them out before using them. So if we select the DuckDuckGo and hit on test, if we see the active option, it means that it is working. But once we click on another provider and click on test, it will show no results returned. And if you go to integrations, I've already shown you how to add email integration. You can add other integration as well. For example, the API service, contacts, or MCP tool server, or the CalDev calendar API. If you go to email, we can delete our email account from here. For example, if you go to manage in integrations, I will simply click on the delete button and all of it will be deleted. I can see the email tasks from here as well. If I go to reminders, I can set public reminders from here. If you go to appearance, we can change appearance of many things from here. Go to shortcuts. Here you can see the shortcuts to open different settings or tools. Now, if you go to account, you can change password from here or add two-factor authentication. Now, if you go to the admin and agent tools, I recommend you turn off the tools which are not being used by you. For example, we can turn off the multi-agent tool because we do not have the model for it yet. Now, if you go to users, allow anyone to create an account from the login page, and we can add other users as well. Finally, the system settings is a really cool option where we can wipe all chats, wipe all memory, wipe all tasks, skills, documents, gallery, calendar, so it does not save anything. So in this term, Odysseus is really cool because it is a very private AI workspace where you can keep everything to yourself and you do not have to share your data publicly to AI companies. So after 1 week of use, my honest feedback on Odysseus is that if you have a good hardware, I recommend you go for it because it has some really nice features which you can use if you have a good hardware. Secondly, if you can choose to afford an API, for example DeepSeek or GPT-4o or Claude API, get that and connect it with Odysseus AI workspace, and you will be able to get the most of it. But if you do not have a hardware and you do not want to purchase an API, then Odysseus AI is not for you. Additionally, it is in the starting phase, so some of its options are still in the developing phase and they are not working. And there are many bugs right now in it, but keep an eye on it for the future because if PewDiePie focuses on this and fixes all the bugs and creates more options inside it and makes it more easy to use and maybe integrate with the smaller models as well, so it is accessible to users with low end hardware, it will be a great option in the future. So I hope you found this video helpful, guys. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this.